Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Suns. For the Chicago Bulls, proving to be a top team in the East, a grip on third place in the conference, and they're not letting go. Suns, Bulls, coming right up. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. Now, there's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Now here's Levine, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Levine against Booker. Over Levine, a nice shot by Booker. Booker's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Suns.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
DeRozan against Bridges. DeRozan, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Booker finds 8, and it's good for 2.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
DeRozan against Crowder. Now, here's Vucevic. D right on him. Passes it to Booker. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. He dishes it to Ayton. Chicago grabs the miss. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Rosen dishes to Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Outside, Levine. Hands it from downtown.
So precise off the pass. This is a shot Levine continues to knock down time and time again.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
He's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time steal list. So that's one thing I know about CP3.
And the second free throw, good.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. LaVine can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bridges against DeRozan. Bridges shot, good. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And that's how you set a screen. It takes the D right out of the equation.
Defensive foul. Mikal Bridges.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Landry Shamet checked in for Phoenix. And that one falls for Williams.
And Patrick Williams, the fourth pick of that 2020 draft, a bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And then the Bulls fell in love with him.
Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D reeling.
Outside, LaVine. Now, here's DeRozan. He's covered by Shamet. And there's a whistle that goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Paul with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
It's critical that ball keeps hitting the shot. It will only improve his confidence moving ahead.
Pass to Ayton. He kicks it to Booker. Back to Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan. The three. Another 3 for Chicago.
This is the mindset Ball has. If you're not going to guard him closely, he'll torch you off the pass.
Ball finds Booker. Back to Paul. And here is Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. No good from Booker. LaVine up top, defended by Booker. LaVine can't hit.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Unloads from 9. Again, Phoenix.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's DeRozan. And he overshot that one, missing. The Suns trailing. Now, here's Shamet. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Nice work to get good position inside. You just can't quite get as good a look as he wants.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Crowder. Ayton's got 8.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
There's Ball with the 3. Jay Crowder with the rebound. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the final score really didn't reflect just how well they played in that game.
The Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in.
And let's take a quick look at the numbers for Payne. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Now here's Payne. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Ayton. That one doesn't drop, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Williams kicks the ball. Now here's LaVine. Defense right on him. Vucevic finds LaVine. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Shamet. Off target on the 15-footer.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Pass to Booker. From past the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bulls trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
DeRozan passes to LaVine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists tonight.
Determination from LaVine. I mean, finding his finish despite the contact.
Now here's Booker. 23 points for him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Outside, ball. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns leading by 6. Shamet the pass to Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Outside DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
He's sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Now here's Payne. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second
Some
team
changes
foul.
for Chicago. Wade, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Brown in for DeMar DeRozan. And Phoenix also making a switch. JaVale McGee's checked in for Crowder. A nice shot by Booker.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Booker against LaVine. High post Vucevic. The pass to Brown. And he drives in. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Pass to Shamet. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. Brown dishes to Levine. To the right side. Vucevic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Shamet. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Wade kicks to Brown. Pass the ball. Takes a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an
At
offense.
the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Jones checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Green in for Ball. Both free throws good from Booker.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's Dosunmu. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Payne looking around. Takes it inside. And Brown over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And Phoenix has possession. Right side, the pass to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Payne up top. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And they double up Whiteside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Chicago ball.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Down by 12. Green passes to Dosunmu. Brown against Whiteside. Now the pass to Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Down low. The shot's good from McGee. And the Suns lead by 14.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Dosunmu. Over Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
First trip to the line for him here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Suns lead by 13. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, they've got Dosunmu. Troy Brown is out there with Jones. And it's Green, and it's Wade in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Chris, one change we're seeing now, a lot less post-up score. Do you miss it?
I do miss it. If you're 7 foot, you should be close to the basket at times if you have game.
Cameron Payne.
You got to win. But I love to see how players who do it effectively inside and outside.
Take a break.
I mean, think
Take
about
a break.
Embiid. Think about Jokic.
2 shots.
I mean, and on the whole, I love the way that the game has evolved. And I really miss the post-up because you have to have complete game. And I think we're rewarding skill and complete game now. So I think it's going to come back.
Ball's checked in for Devin Booker. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Brown the pass to Wade. Bridges with the steal. Paul right side. Kicks it to Payne. Back to Paul. From downtown, it's hauled in by Brown. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Jones Jr.
Not a lot of resistance
That's his first
on the
personal
inside,
foul.
and they're taking full advantage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Cameron Johnson. 1 shot.
1 shot.
Bulls trail by 20. Green deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Brown. Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Whiteside. Dosunmu, shot's good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Banked in off the glass.
Cameron Payne.
And the Suns lead by 20.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Troy Brown. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
Ball finds Whiteside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Green. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. In deep. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. DeRozan's got 7.
DeRozan's hard to handle when he's scoring inside. The D doesn't know who to put on it.
To the wing on the left. Now Payne. He has 6. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Payne.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside. DeRozan against Bridges. And it's DeRozan missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Payne with it. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. 6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Paul. They get it back. And that one drops. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Outside, Green. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
It's stolen by DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Jones. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Chalk up 2 there. He's got 8.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for Whiteside. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Payne. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. The dish now to Levine. This one for 3. It's good from long range. Levine's got 8 points.
And you need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
Ball passes to Shamet. The tray. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Suns leading by 22. Passes it to Bridges. Paul with the three. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
You got to appreciate how assured Paul is. He takes pride in torching the D on the catch and shoot.
Ball kicks to Levine. Outside, Ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Chicago ball.
Paul against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. 4 on the shot clock. Williams trying to break free. DeRozan's shot is off. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams. And again, Chicago. No good. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And it's Ayton missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Levine for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bridges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Now, here's Bridges. And he makes good on the layup.
Mikal Bridges.
Bridges got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Vucevic dishes to Levine. Pass to DeRozan from 13. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
And at
third personal
times,
foul.
it just feels like
First
DeRozan
team
is
foul.
still underappreciated.
At the line
Receives a
for
lot of
Chicago.
criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he
Two
does.
shots.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Over Ball. Stolen by Ball. To the middle. Fader on the way. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in this game. Shamet with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And that's his
Second
4th
team foul.
foul. And we're not even at
Substitution
halftime.
for
That
the
is
Suns,
going to limit his
Devin
playing
Booker.
time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Now here's Ball. He's got 6. And again, Chicago. No good. Booker in the corner. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. The pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point
Lonzo
bucket.
Ball.
And he'll go to the line to
That's
shoot
his
3.
first personal foul.
Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Such an active shooter.
And
Love
the
how
line for the
Booker gets
Suns,
defenders to
Devin
try and be
Booker.
physical with him.
3
The
shots.
Suns have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Suns. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. And here is Ball. He has 6. Outside DeRozan. Passes to Levine. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Johnson. Williams passes to Ball. 5 on the clock. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
McGee finds Booker. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the breakup. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
Brown is checked in for Chicago.
Troy Brown Jr.
Booker looking around. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Levine for 3. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker, with no one around, sinks the 3-pointer. Booker's got 20 points.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Ball dishes to Brown. That shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Chicago ball.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They get a hand on it. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Exceptional instincts from the clever guard, Paul. I mean, reading the D, making the right pass.
Ball, the pass to Brown. Pass to Levine. Out to the wing. There's Ball with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Bulls. Phoenix has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got 8.
You got to know, this is where Paul loves to score, confident in medium range.
Pass to Williams. Booker against Levine from outside the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Paul against Vucevic. There's the pass to Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 22.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Now here's Levine. 11 points in the game. for the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Monty Williams. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
DeRozan dishes to Levine. Over Booker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 13 points for Zach LaVine.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
A shot by Johnson, no good. The Bulls shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. DeRozan scanning the floor. Williams finds Levine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Free throw good, Levine.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Bridges, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Both shots good from the stripe. And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
He came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. I mean, he still has strong playmaking instincts.
Now here's Booker. 22 points for him.
Bulls foul. Nikola Vucevic. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5.
For the Suns, Devin Booker. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Booker. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Outside ball. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Vucevic with the bucket.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Ball passes to Booker. A three ball. And the Suns miss again.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Ball with the bucket.
This is big for Ball's overall development. Needs to keep looking to attack and take on the D.
Paul dishes to Booker. Here's Crowder. The turnaround jumper. Counted.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
Outside, Levine. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Ball. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Paul looking around. He kicks it to Booker. Clock at 6. Jacks up a three. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Paul against Ball. Again, Ball missing. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker finds Ayton and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Passes it to Vucevic. To halt the run. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And the shot goes down. Williams has got 5 points so far. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic LU jam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 9. For 3, Levine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bounce pass from Paul. Levine against Booker. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic. Capable of scoring in many different ways.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovable.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wade, he's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Green in for Lonzo Ball. And for the Suns, Whiteside's checked in for Jay Crowder. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here's Dosunmu. Wade for three, and Whiteside sends it back, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Payne passes to Booker. Here is Whiteside. DeRozan defending. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan.
Oh, that tough D doesn't fade Whiteside. He gets physical right back and finds the shot.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
And from day one, there was no doubt about Hassan Whiteside's ability to impact the game with his defense.
Yeah, he's one of a handful of guys who can rack up a triple-double. Using rejections as one of his stats. I mean, he makes guys think twice about driving the lane when he's on the court.
The Suns making a switch here. Shamet's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Bulls have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Green kicks to Jones. Now here's Dosunmu. Not a lot of room. Lays it up and banks it in. Dosunmu's got 5. Phoenix has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Shamet the pass to Whiteside. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, nice quick decision-making by Whiteside right there. I mean, setting the good screen and roll with purpose.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Bridges. Here's Whiteside. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Whiteside's got 6 in the quarter. Now here's Green. Payne covering. The feed to Jones. Bridges with the steal. And the pass to Payne. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 10.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Wade passes to Dosunmu. Shoots over Shamet. Dosunmu's shot is off.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Chicago making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Suns making a change here as well. McGee's checked in. No good on the second free throw. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Passes to Payne. McGee against Jones. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Chicago grabs the miss.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Green dishes to Brown. Pass to Dosunmu. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Ayo Dosunmu at the line for one.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Dosunmu. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. When you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. This is his first free throw of the game.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
No good on the free throw.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
And the Bulls making a change here. Cook's checked in. And he sinks the second. And so Green will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. He dishes it to Brown. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Brown missing. Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. On the wing, Bridges, guarded by Green. Bridges passes to McGee. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Chicago ball.
Here's Brown. Wade outside. To the middle. Bridges with some nice defense. The Suns have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Shamet, the pass to Payne. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Shamet. 5 to shoot. And it's good, 2 points. Shamet's got his third basket of the night right there. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Brown kicks to Jones. Looking for Wade, he gets it there. And he gets it to go.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Now Payne. He's got 10.
2 minutes remaining.
The pass to Shamet.
2 minutes.
A new 14 for the Suns. Here's Johnson. Here's McGee. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. McGee's got 7 points in the game.
But see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
Jones against Johnson. Left side, Jones. Shoots over Shamet. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Payne passes to Johnson. Here's Bridges. No good on that one, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Payne. McGee trying to break free. Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Green finds Jones. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket. It's good.
Ball control, body control, and a nice touch. All the ingredients you need for the reverse.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 14 points for him.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Outside, Green. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Bulls have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Cook, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cook. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Phoenix with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Cook. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Levine's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's encouraging whenever Levine connects from mid-range. I mean, he's showing he wants to get better from there.
Down low. Here's McGee. That one drops for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
To the paint. Cook kicks to Williams. Bulls moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Here's Brown. Nader grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Power down with both hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Ball. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Booker with it. Williams picks him up. A nice shot by Booker.
And this is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
Here's Ball. And again, Chicago. No good. Suns have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. That one goes in.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Now here's ball. Payne covering. McGee with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Chicago with the ball. Here's Levine, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Nader. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Kaminsky against Levine, and then Levine with the jam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Booker against Levine. The drive by Booker. Yep, that one goes in there. Booker's got 33 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Levine against Booker. Williams can't get it to go. The Suns have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Swiped away. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. Tries from 10. Good on the shot.
I'd like to see the D with a little more energy out there. They kind of forgot about him.
Phoenix has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Payne passes to Booker. Fires from deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Levine against Booker. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Williams. And the Bulls get it back. Preston. And he's off on his first shot of the game. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 15-6 run. Booker in the post. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Booker's got 38 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside Thomas. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Kaminsky. It's Thomas outside. He's off on that one. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 17-6 run. And the dunk by Booker.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Here's Preston. Pass to Thomas. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Payne with it. Now Thomas defending. Inside. Levine against Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Now here's Levine. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Here's Payne. It's good.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Dishes it to Levine. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Payne passes to Booker. Back to Payne. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The Bulls shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Williams kicks to Levine. Levine double team. Williams against Smith. And Thomas has it in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Yeah, it's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
No good from Booker. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Cook, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. Phoenix controlling this game. Payne with it. On the wing, Booker. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Assist goes to
Booker's got 44.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Payne passes to Cook. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. To the paint. Here's Preston. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
And here's Payne. And there's the pass to Kaminsky. And the 3 off target. Bulls have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Outside Thomas. Here's Williams. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Payne in the post. Feeds to Smith. Over Williams. Again, Phoenix.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
Here is Cook. Passes it to Preston. Al Levine. To the middle. Cook, the pass to Preston. Phoenix grabs the miss. Payne's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Phoenix controlling this game. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was.
For Devin Booker.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Preston. Outside, Levine. Levine double team. 6 to shoot. Thomas passes to Cook. And another turnover here by Chicago.
Suns ball. Substitution for the Suns.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Nader. He's guarded by Thomas. Offensive rebound. Out to Smith. Pass to Payne. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you next time.